What up, what up, what up? We got a quick scene to do. Time to go get Lily the Bad News. What happened to Yaku? Hello. Mountains, daylight, pine trees. I think that this is. Never mind. I thought this place had music.
Hello, father.
Hello.
Hello, brother.
Quick question before we start. I need you to follow me, just making sure there's no copyrighted music thing present.
All I'm hearing is forest.
I know. Do you see a music box here at all?
Yes.
Okay, throw that bitch.
Hold on. Let me back up a bit. Get out of here.
Because that has copyrighted music on it. Most likely. It plays music. I don't want it to start playing in the middle of the scene and then get muted.
Alright.
Alright, where the fuck am I? There I am. Okay, so...
Red, blue, you can shut up now.
Alright, you're semi-directing the scene. Where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you'll probably just be at this tree over there.
Bop.
Okay. Alrighty.
There we go.
Turn off nameplates. Alrighty. Okay. Let me get like a nice chill. Yeah.
Just let me know when Aaron needs to port in.
I will let you know. Just need to do something. Where's a good song?
Dad, I saw you in a video game yesterday. It was weird. You sounded different too.
Huh, really?
Mm-hmm. You were a knight, but you didn't look like a knight.
Let's see. Actually, I know what I need to do. Where is it? 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 Where
Sure,
is it?
this all works.
This I can sure yes I turn down that. Damn, that pizza smells good right now. Fuck.
Okay. That still works. That still works. That works. That's a flash. Jesus. Things work. Eyes work. It's been a while since I've been in this model, so I gotta do the checking. Berserk glow works. Okay. All works good. Okay. Oh, his height is not correct though. 1.4. There we go. Is that wait? Is that right? Hold on. Okay, yes, that is right.
Wait, what about the other model for 11? Thought you were gonna start using that.
I don't know when to. I'm gonna
Okay.
be honest.
Okay.
Might have this scene be the changing point. I don't fucking know.
Ah, yes, this song works well for this place.
I'll feel it out.
Alrighty. Alright. So, who told us to meet here? Was it Debria? Or was it Dahlia?
So order of events was Debria told Isaiah that Yaku was dead and Lily needed to know because she had gotten rescued by him, and
Yeah.
Isaiah was supposed to tell Julius to have Levin get in contact with Lily. I don't know if Levin would know why he's here, or if Julius disguised it as just an outing and like a trip, or if he's here. I don't know how they got here, so that's on.
It's a bit of both. It's Oh yeah, that's right.
Family time!
It's
Family time.
father-son bonding, but he also like. Oh.
Oh, that is true. Dahlia did say after everything that happened with the dad, it would probably be beneficial for Julius and Levin to spend time together as father and son. I forgot about that.
And that can.
Glad you remembered.
And it looks like that game camera is not working well here, so I'm going to use face mirror.
Uh-oh.
Scuff RP is best RP, chat.
Your game you don't have
No.
your stream camera out?
I turned it off that because I checked Streamlabs. It was like a whole purple box in the bottom left corner. It's probably
My
because of the
mirror's the same way. It's got like a
Oh.
blackish purplish thing to it.
yeah. It's probably this world that's messing with it. So I turned on face
Yeah,
mirror.
I was making
Dad,
sure it
there's a
wasn't my
ghost.
invisibility doing it.
Mm, it's probably something
But
with
no,
the world.
it's just the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Face mirror.
Never mind. Oh Lord.
You could try
I
turning
would
post effects off
stream,
at the
but I
spawn
feel
box.
like my VR would combust if I did.
Only one way to find out, but
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I don't have anything set up. I do not have anything set up for that.
Zexel,
Don't
you
have,
could
like,
try going
or
back to
that.
spawn and turning post effects off. See if that might help with the purple box.
But immersion.
It doesn't matter.
Alrighty.
Besides, this world without the post effects kind of looks bleh.
Yeah, it does. Alright, I am muting. I'm good to go whenever y'all are.
Okay.
Same.
Good old Final Fantasy 15.
I'll just wait for you to say something.
Okay, good old Final Fantasy
Heck
15. Okay, so Isaiah would have told Julius to meet to have Levin get in contact with Lily since he knew he remembered that Levin's the only one that could. Then on their way here, Levin and Julius did some sparring. You know.
Roll me a d20 in your chat real quick.
Wolf, can you do it?
Actually, I can just in your server. One sec. I'll just do that.
Okay.
You said they sparred. I'm now curious. How well did Levin do? And the dice gods say, I did horrible, absolutely atrocious. Julius kicked his ass, and Wolf died.
Okay. I guess.
So bad. I got a 1.
If that ain't timing, I don't know what it is.
His ass.
If that ain't, and he's back. That's some serious timing right there. That's timing.
I'm telling him.
Okay, VR chat. Alrighty. I heard Levin did horrible.
I rolled a 1, and then you crashed.
Jesus.
If you are streaming right now, we're clipping. Yeah, we're clipping.
The timing of that. Okay. Alrighty, so.
Levin has a lot to learn. Understood.
Alrighty.
Okay, so they did some sparring.
And then by the time Levin sat down, Julius would explain that, yeah, we also need you to get in contact with Lily if you can. We have some news to tell her. Because Julius learned.
The talk.
Because Julius already learns, it's a bad idea to keep secrets, especially from your own son. It's like, yeah, not doing that again.
So, just so I'm clear, order of events, they left their house and were on their way here. On the way here, they did some light sparring and bonding. And then, as Levin is sitting down, that's when the scene starts, of where Julius explains.
They did some father-son bonding on their way here. Once they got here, they did some sparring.
Okay, so they got here, did sparring. It's right after the sparring then. And Levin's sitting down because he got his ass kicked. And that's when Julius explains. Got it. Understood.
Okay.
I will act accordingly.
Okay. Alrighty, let's get this scene under the way. Cards up in 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay.
Uh, I have a lot to learn.
Yes, you do, but it's okay. You'll get the hang of it. Aaron should be here anytime soon. I thought it'd be nice just to have us. We really need to get you some new clothes.
Yeah. Eventually.
Hmm.
I've gotten used to these. At least when you're like that in your casual wear, I'm not a mini you.
Yeah,
Just have to get rid of the eye patch somehow.
I plan to keep this. I got it from my grandfather.
Yeah, and it hides your gold eye.
Yes. Okay. So, you already remember the plan, right?
Huh? No. What?
I
Wait.
need you. We need you to get in contact. Something wrong.
I heard Uncle Aaron poured in, but I don't know where he went. I heard the tunk, and I smelled the lightning.
He's above
Is he
you.
above me?
Yes.
I fucking knew it.
Hello, Aaron.
Evening.
But
Easy now.
Sneak
Alright.
100. Really?
Be honest, I'm kind of surprised I nailed that.
I mean, you can't really get.
You're a mercenary, not a rogue.
Yeah, nose tells you where he is. Anyway.
Fair.
You remember the plan?
Sort of.
We need you to get in contact with Lily to give us some news. Bad news.
Is everything okay?
Do you remember Yaku? Have you met him?
Vaguely, I think? Question mark?
Uncle Isaiah has informed
Vaguely.
me that Yaku has passed, and Lily has some deep ties to him. So we need you to tell her, get in contact with her, to give her the said information.
Okay.
I would ask somebody else, but you're the only one that can do it.
No, it's okay. I understand. Okay. Let me back away from the tree a bit. There we go.
And be ready just in case if she bolts in here. Bolts here.
Come on.
He's quite mellow when he's. Now that I think about it, he's in his disease colors. He's quite mellow.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Has anything changed with her recently? By chance, if you know?
Sigh now.
Last I heard, she was talking to somebody, but as far as I could tell, she's just been her usual self, being hard to track, hard to find. I don't know what she was talking to said person about. Or who.
Okay. Her affinity still the same?
She
As
does
far as I could
have.
see.
She does have Famine's affinity now.
It did change. Okay.
I didn't
Then
realize that.
that's probably
Since
not gonna work. Okay. Let's try something else. Mm. Mm. There you are.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
there. He's there.
Think. Fine. Why do you ask?
Uh-oh.
Mm. Yes, I told you I'm fine. Anyways, I have something I have to tell you. Well, you can't have him right now. You're talking to me, so take it or leave it.
There's the disease side.
Good. Anyways, as I was saying, we have some news that we need to tell you. Do you remember a person named Yaki?
Yaku.
Yeah, Yaku. I got it. Anne and my father. Regardless, he's, well, he's kaput, to put it simply. I don't know how. And, father, whoever the fuck has this information, do you know how?
No.
No.
I haven't heard word one about
No,
who or why
they
or
don't.
how.
I don't know why they don't, they just don't. You can ask something yourself, not a messenger. The only reason I'm telling you is because I'm the only one who can get in contact with you right now. Well, it's not like you're exactly open yourself, now are you?
That's my boy.
Yeah, well, she should be a bit more lenient when it comes to your own damn family, so... Honestly, at this point, I don't know why I still talk to you.
Nothing.
Okay, well, that's fair. Whatever, you do what you want. I'm not your guardian or anything like that. I'm simply passing along a message. And for God's sake, do something with your power. I don't want to be the one that has to contact you every single fucking time. He tried to contact you earlier, but it didn't go through. Okay, well that's weird. Fuck does that mean? Whatever. I gave you the news. Don't fucking know how. If you want to look into it, that is on you. I did my job. Is there anything else that you need to tell me while I have you on the phone, so to speak? Cool. I don't care. The fuck? Okay, just... Am I allowed to say Talos said hi? Or does she, like, not like anyone? Oh, got it. One of those loner type. Yeah, I know about that. I mean, I kind of have at least one uncle like that. Anyways, you have a good day, whatever. If you want to talk to him, contact him yourself. Again, I'm not a fucking messenger. I'm hanging up. Goodbye. Ugh. Did it.
What'd she say?
Well, to say she's angry is an understatement.
As expected.
Confused. Very confused.
So,
Demanding answers.
mhm,
Couldn't have answers.
obviously.
And I have some things to look into, so...
Anything we can do to help?
You know anything that could possibly block a life affinity that isn't the death one? Because apparently there's something that blocked it. And Lily has no clue what it could have been, because it worked last time when she had the same affinity. And it didn't work this time. For some fucking reason.
Hmm.
I asked if it was the... Well, I was going to ask if it was the woman, but I don't really fucking care enough right now. I'll look into it.
Alrighty.
She might be contacting you. I don't fucking know. We will see.
She knows what
That's
I
on
have.
you. Well, that's a you problem that you get to deal with. Roll a d20, Zexel. You as well.
I
You
got
ain't
a
noticing
20!
fuck all of anything.
20!
I got
You got a
one.
20? Damn. Alright, you, nothing. Everything's normal. Everything's fine. You. When Levin says she might contact you, I don't know, immediately feel eyes on you. Not even like not even like just looking at you. It is like staring directly at you.
Well, give me a second to get some feeling accurate music.
What was your roll?
1.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, no,
I
modifier
was
ain't
gonna
saving
if
that
it was
shit.
if it was a 5 and above, I was gonna say when he mentions it, you then start to notice it. With a 1, even when he mentions it,
No.
nah, you don't feel anything.
Yeah, no.
He's going
Yeah,
crazy.
no. Remember the way I handled that. Ones as modifiers don't get applied. That is a fuck all of nothing.
Yeah, no, he's going crazy in your eyes.
Yep.
What the hell?
Well,
Someone's staring daggers at me.
thought I smelled
The
or
fuck?
sensed somebody.
What are you on about?
I know I may sound crazy, but it feels like someone's watching me.
Interested they have been watching you out of all of us.
You think douchebag has any remnants left, perhaps? That would be my only suspicion.
Hmm.
Should I ask Lily? I'm sure she'll pick up again since I kind of just hung up on her.
Hmm.
Give it a shot. If she doesn't answer,
Alright, 1 second. Gotta do this shit again. Hi, it's me again. Yeah, I know. Shush. Currently, Father feels like he's being stared at shortly after our call. Know anything about that? Really? Lily, you realize for how long we've been talking, I can tell when you're lying, right? Got it. Okay.
that doesn't sound good.
You're positive.
Looks like no one's around, but
No, I don't fucking believe you. Yes, secret mystery person, whoever the fuck she is. I need to know why my father currently feels like he's being stabbed with staring daggers, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Just tell me. I'm getting a bit irritated.
Good question. Would we
Lily.
hear this conversation?
probably not.
Or this one-sided conversation?
Yes, it basically sounds
Okay.
like Levin is just talking to the wind. Just the same
Okay,
as
just making
Pool.
sure.
Okay.
Yep, you hear everything.
The one-sided, not everything.
Lily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Lily.
Got enough people
Tell me.
watching us as it is. Don't need more.
Lily
It'll
Rose,
be
if you
for a
don't
damn
fucking
purpose.
tell me right now, I swear to all the gods above, I'm gonna come there, regardless of what she says, and kick your ass.
Fuck this while he's handling that. Aaron's activating his detect magic and sweeping the area.
Roll a d20.
Zexo, can you roll for me?
I got lucky.
Fuck do you mean she found out?
I got lucky once. I don't think I'll be lucky twice.
Oh, wait, while you guys are doing that, just while you're doing that,
14.
both affinities have been activated on Levin, and he's getting pissed. 14?
Yep.
Not high
Yep.
enough.
Oh well.
The fuck do you mean she found out?
I'm not seeing anything. which means they're either good at masking their presence or you're going crazy and he's being lied to. Which I find both very hard to believe side by side.
Well, it's not like you're telling me anything about her. Even though I've asked countless times. Well, your actual family is trying to contact you, so I don't see why that's an issue. Whatever, if those are hers, I guess, can you pull them back? Is that something that is in your forte? Then ask her too. Besides, it's me that you have a problem with, apparently, not them. Lily, I'm being serious. The eyes on you stop. Well, that's not a pleasant feeling. Well, it feels like I'm being stared at with daggers.
Okay.
Great. Oh, they're going to fucking love this. Well, it means I can't contact you anymore, apparently, because she found out. Despite me not even asking. Well, actually, that's why I have been asking about it, but you haven't been telling me jack shit. Well, like I said, your actual family cares about you and is trying to fucking talk to you. The least you can do is respond back. And tell whoever the fuck that is that they need to back off. We're not trying to find them.
He's
Just trying to keep in touch with you. The fuck does Aaron have to do with any of this?
If I have something to do with this, she
Some
better tell
book.
me.
She's saying that you read some kind of book and found out too much. Care to elaborate on what book you are talking about?
No, she won't.
Great. So, we can't even know what book this is to avoid it, so if we end up reading this whatever, we just aren't allowed to contact you ever again because the mystery person thinks we're finding them. Whatever. I clearly haven't read it, so can I at least still talk to you? Fine.
I would say
Yeah,
pass a message
whatever.
along, but that's not gonna happen.
We can try. Anne wants to pass a message along, is that fine?
I'd rather pass it along directly to Lily in person.
You'd rather tell it to you in person. So
That's why I say it's not gonna
I'm
happen.
not asking. You owe us that much. make it 5. Great.
Trying to remember that name. I
Even
was
more
like,
bullshit I have to deal with.
trying to remember that name.
She'll be here in 5 minutes. You have 10 minutes to talk, if that. I don't know how long
Won't
she
even-
can stay.
It won't even need that long.
If you need me.
Puppy, roll a d20.
Okay. My rolls have been shit today. Let's see if they continue. Heyo. Hit 20. 15.
Okay.
Disease 11 is pissed.
Yeah. Logan's got what, +2?
Life 11 is confused. For what? I don't know what it is. So
Perception.
yeah, +2.
Okay, so yeah, he notices what is Julius's role.
Oh,
Disease 11 is pissed. Life 11 is confused, and War 11 is just like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Why are you angry? Why are you confused? This house is falling apart.
I got a 6. I probably didn't, so I didn't know shit.
No, it has to be a 15 or higher.
Alrighty.
Alright. You would notice that Aaron has this almost smug, albeit hidden, kind of aura about him. Like he realized something, and pieces are clicking into place. Or so he thinks, at least.
Gotcha. Okay. I have to roll another d20 to see if Disease 11 gives a fuck to even say anything. Or if he's just like, oh, that's a thing. Okay.
It is
See.
clear he is trying to hide
9! 9. He's like. Okay, anyways. Alright, let me redo the walk.
Fuck. Try to remember that.
She'll be here in 5. You have 10 minutes to talk, if that. I don't fucking know how long she'll be here. But she'll be here soon,
Won't even need that
regardless.
long.
I'm just gonna be back here, because I don't want to fucking deal with this. Don't tell her I'm here. Well, she's gonna know I'm here.
You can head on home
That's
if you
fine.
want.
Whatever. I don't want to deal with this. This is between you 3. I'm just the messenger. Bye.
2 for the time being, at least.
Could it be this mystery person is who I think it is?
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hmm.
I'll let her come and say hi at least. Lily.
Hi. Aaron. Hi, Julius.
Say hi to Julius real quick.
She just did.
Good. We'll be back in a few minutes. He's just gonna touch her shoulder, and he is porting her to his vent void.
Oh, shit. Remind me what his vent void is like again?
Very, very, very heavy and lightning magic. Due to her double goddess, pretty much it wouldn't really do anything. It wouldn't be enough to bring her to her knees like a normal person.
But she gets freaked out. Where's there it is.
I'm not gonna bother changing worlds for this.
Yeah, we're just in the vent void. Julius doesn't know what's happening.
In that case,
Where the fuck are we?
My place. Somewhere I had constructed that
This
nobody can get
is
into
not a
unless I
house.
bring them to. No, it's not. The house is too public.
Okay.
Since she seems to know I've read the book, she also should know that if she knows anything about me, she knows how much I value secrecy and not wanting to be found. If she really thinks I'm stupid enough to go and blab this to anybody else, she can go fuck herself. Shows she knows fuck all of nothing. I have my theories. I won't utter them even here. To be honest, I've thought about purging the theories out of my mind entirely. Only reason I haven't is because if something does happen, I'm the only one that knows. Somebody has to know still. That way if something happens, there's some thread. Albeit very weak and leads to fuck all of nowhere. That should ease her mind.
Okay.
If it doesn't, that's her problem, not mine. As far as I can tell, you're in safe hands, so I don't give a fuck at the moment. Can't exactly appreciate the fact that she's blocking you from your family, but as for Yaku, I'm investigating, as is Iris. I haven't been able to determine who, how, or why. One of the nurses told me that somebody came along and ransacked his office, assaulted a few of the Abyssals, and told Hilda something along the lines of, "This is what you left behind. Pitiful. I guess it's my turn." Only thing I can think of is family, but I don't know who. I tried to steer clear any time that his family showed up at Rose's or Arabonia.
What is with people and family issues?
For now, my best bet is get to Arabonia when I'm able, ask Selenia about Ace, see if she knows where, seen him, any signs of where he may be. It's one of his champions. We can get the champions and get all the artifacts they hold, and there's some chance he made it sound like of him coming back. But he said he wouldn't be the same, I think. I'm not gonna sit there and say he will come back. I don't know how any of this is gonna go. There's a possibility. But you and I both know possibilities don't mean fuck all of anything in either one of our lives.
Fuck, no, it doesn't.
Anything you want to tell or ask me while we're here alone?
How are you doing?
That's a loaded question. Question
How
that
are
you don't
you
have time to
holding
get the
up?
answers
Question
to.
mark?
I'm managing and I have things in motion. Rain's
Got it. So
currently
you're
being
fine.
held in
Fucked
my
up, insecure,
custody.
not okay, and emotional.
I'm more worried about Naomi at the moment.
What's going on with her?
TLDR Rain shit. She slipped in her corruption spread a little bit.
Okay.
I can try and leave you some small notes somewhere to give you a rundown. I don't think you've got time.
Think I'll be fine. It's not like she's preventing me from like leaving or anything. Like I'm free to go like anytime. If I wanted to just up and leave, then that's fine. The only stipulation is don't talk about what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've learned, and who she is.
Rain slipped me a letter through a civilian at the casino a couple months back. This was before we fought Douchebag.
Before we continue with this conversation, does Julius know?
About what's going on with me?
Mm-hmm.
Not fully. Touched
And
port.
I just realized, just so that you don't have to re-explain it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
All good.
Since I don't think either one of you has been filled in, at least you haven't been filled in fully. You remember Rain, right, Lily? And Sayvel?
I've heard you mention the names, yes.
Rain slipped me a letter at casino a couple months back before we went off for the big fight.
Uh,
Said that he wanted to meet. Said he had some explaining he wanted to do. He told me to pick the place. He'd leave a drop-off point for a subtle note to be left. Pick the place, pick who comes, weapons, no weapons. Everything was in my control. And I didn't choose the location till the last, maybe hour. That way nobody had any chance to prep except us. I brought Naomi and the twins along with me. And surprisingly enough, he showed up. At first, I thought he showed up alone like I told him to. And as the conversation went on, he didn't give me straight answers. Kept trying to be his usual cocky, snarky self. Throughout the conversation, the twins picked up on eyes watching us, shadows flitting about the trees, and Naomi was hearing whatever she was hearing. I haven't had a chance to talk to him or ask, but either he was followed or he brought people with him. Sayvel was one of them, along with an entire unit of mercs, all of which he had tainted.
Mm-hmm.
Sayvel's currently being held in my custody with no way hell on earth to fucking get out. He barely has enough mana to sustain himself. He's being fed the bare minimum. He's immobilized, and he's under constant guard by 5 guards and one of the twins at all times. he received a pretty nasty blow from Sevel during the fight. I received multiple heavy blows throughout the fight, and Naomi slipped and went corrupted,
So you have Rain
causing it
in
to
your
spread.
custody. That's it out.
Correct. Sevel wouldn't be alive
Hmm.
if I had him in my custody.
Okay.
Naomi's healed up, I'm healed up. But Naomi's
At least physically.
was gonna get to that. She's scared to use her powers to any degree, even for a slight second. She sees it as in a sense, it's similar to our berserk state, back before we learned how to control it,
So she's yet to learn
but
to control
worse.
it.
And she doesn't show any signs of wanting to.
If she
Anytime
can.
she activates her powers, there's the chance of it going corrupted, and if it does, the corruption spreads. I've been keeping an eye on her almost every day, checking just to make sure. And so far, she's at about 11% at the moment.
If she doesn't learn to control it, it may eventually go out of control where she can't snap herself back. So if she loses control, the corruption spreads further.
Narco brought up the possibility that instead of it being like our berserk, it's more of a tainted, corrupted primal instinct. Which would mean it's almost a different beast. We wouldn't be able to train it, so to speak, in the same way that we did ours.
So in her eyes, the best course of action is to just avoid the possibility of it happening.
Which I don't blame her, fault her for. I can't say that I don't relate, but also having been in a similar position, I'm of the mindset that if you don't get used to how it feels, not the corruption, but just power, then when it inevitably does kick in, whether you want it to or not, you're not gonna know what to do.
But didn't she always have those powers, or is that new with her physical body?
She had them, but I don't know if the method of how she used them or the strength changed.
Fair.
But she always had them back when we were on Lavanora.
Well,
I
she
haven't
still
had a chance
has
to get her seen.
She still at least has a small grasp of what it's like to have the power, even if it is a bit different. So, even if she were to not use them, she still knows what they feel like. So, you're both right and wrong at the same time. Well, yes, if she stops using the powers altogether, she can make herself more of a risk if she goes to use them. But at the same time, she still knows what they feel like, so not using them means you still have to know what they feel like in order to avoid not feeling like that. I don't know what else she could do, but for me, if it was me, if every time I go to use my powers, there's a chance of me turning on like Julius or something, and there's no way for me to stop that, I probably would stop using my powers too and rely on other strengths of mine.
But
Have
she's
him
been
leave it to
training her
Brea.
body, so
Mm, at the very least, it's not like she's completely given up then. She just is gonna avoid that aspect of her life. It doesn't mean that she's backing down or anything. That's what it sounds like. I know you're worried about her, obviously. But the fact that she's still training, even if it isn't her power, still means that she's willing to fight and be by your side in combat. She just won't be there in the magical sense. And she could always learn other things too, how to make potions, because you always need those. And, you know,
she's a hell of a
I mean,
gatherer too, so that'll be right up her
aren't you the
alley.
one that always tells people you don't have to fight to be useful?
True enough. And it's a matter of my daughter. There's several things going on there. Maybe somebody here can give some insight. The first and foremost is she doesn't like her form. Her feet, her claws.
Mm,
It makes it difficult for her
I
to
can
do,
relate.
small things.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Kinda didn't like my face after my eyes got gouged out. You know, it's not a pretty look. So, when it comes to not liking yourself and how you look, I can definitely fucking relate.
Maybe I'll have you come over sometime if you ever get some free time to just hang out and see if you can ease her mind a little bit in that regard.
Does she
You
have
were saying something?
any magic abilities?
Brings me to my next point. Neither me nor Bree have sensed anything at any point in time of her magical abilities. The closest thing we've ever sensed is her starting to slip in berserk at Arcala when we told her about Levin.
How old is she?
Technically speaking, only a few months old, but body, brain wise, mid to late teens.
That's probably why. Maybe. It's just a theory. Brain and body are not completely.
Oh yeah, you said the. Forgot you said that the spell went wonky.
Bree's wondering if that has something to do with it. I'm wondering if it might just be a late bloomer. I didn't show any signs of any magical capabilities until the phone hit me. And that woke something up inside of me. Kicked in my circuit, so to speak.
But isn't she Lathone's kid too?
She is. And of course, we don't want her getting hit by anything like that or anything
Well,
to have
no.
to kickstart her.
Okay, when did Lathone come into his lightning? Start there. Also, hi. It's been a while.
Speak of the devil, he shall appear. Oh,
Big lizard.
don't say that, Lily.
He's not coming out.
That's my nickname for him.
He lost count of how long he's had it. it wasn't when he was created. He knows that much.
So he doesn't know when he started using it?
You have to keep in mind his memory's still slightly foggy from the summoning.
Does it say anything about it in the myth that he comes from?
I'll have to check and see. My archives should have plenty on that, considering my mother is the one that summoned him. She would have needed
You
plenty
might
of
want to
research
check
on
that.
him to figure it out.
Yeah, I would check that as a starting point. See if she's a late bloomer or if it might be a problem.
Again, my theory is because her mind is only a few months old and her body says teenage. That might be the issue.
The mismatch could be. Could be
Oh,
that since
last
she's
time I
only been
talked to
in
her,
existence
she
for a few months.
could always try taking her to a mana-rich environment. Or making
Inkwell would be
one.
a good place.
True.
Inkwell or my Vent Void, but Vent Void's a little risky with how
I
potent it is. Yeah,
went there. That's not a good idea.
too early. Then, if it's
Way
not
too
her
early.
affinity, that would just be downright stifling and oppressive. If it is her
Very.
affinity, it would just be very, very uncomfortable.
Very. No.
Inkwell might be a good place to start. They've
Hey,
also
Julius,
got
why don't
different
you
types
go
of
for a second?
teas.
Go for what? She's Van Void.
Gotcha. Touch. Port. Julius, you now feel nothing but pure lightning. Potent as all hell. Every breath you take is nothing but a mouthful, lungs full of lightning.
One moment while I roll as the War Affinity DM.
Are you activating any of your sights, specifically detect magic?
No, it's surrounded by lightning. What? That's obvious.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, 15. So you feel uncomfortable as all hell, but you don't feel like you're being electrocuted or anything like that, so you're fine. Your lungs feel like they're burning a bit. Is that correct? Would that be an accurate description?
Yep.
Lungs feel like
Yep.
you're burning a bit anytime you breathe, and you feel pressure, but you don't feel overwhelmed.
Okay.
Port back.
So how was the trip?
A little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's where he took me.
I would assume so.
Yeah, you probably both reek of lightning now.
She's gonna think I fought you.
I mean, it could just be training. Which we were talking about doing at one point, way, way, way back.
Yeah, then shit hit the fan really hard.
As tends to happen.
Yeah,
We'll have to
true.
reschedule that sometime.
It's fine. Focus on your daughter. I have my own training.
Still, I would like you, if you're able to at some point, come by and hang out with her for a bit. Since you kind of understand how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep,
you can
hair
try.
standing on end.
Hey, at least I didn't douse you in water before we went. I did that to somebody once.
You try to give it. You try to give that person the electric chair without the chair.
I just want to say those mercs.
Okay.
Okay, fair. Gonna look like that
didn't give me
scene from
answers,
that
so-
dude from Home Alone when he touches the doorknob.
That man, I don't know how he survived.
I have no clue either.
Hmm.
I should get going.
Well, I guess I gotta say that experience was electrifying. Sorry,
Yeah,
Isaiah.
on that note, you should go.
Yeah, especially since I didn't hear any drums. You're going crazy.
Whatever.
It's nice to see you.
There it is.
Ah!
You're a bit late, drum set.
It's fashionably late. It's fine. Yeah.
Good seeing you again.
Please try to keep in contact.
Bye, Big Lizard.
At least try to, Lily.
Yeah, he said bye. I don't care what if he doesn't like it, he's just gonna have to fucking deal with it. That is my nickname for him.
He's just gotten used to it at this point.
Good, because it ain't fucking stopping. And I will try. I'll do my best. That's
all
all I
I-
can really promise.
That's all I ask.
You know where to find me.
Tell 11 I'm sorry for yeah, just pass along the message that I'm sorry.
Noted.
And hopefully the other two aren't angry at me either. I don't know. See you guys later.
Certain book, you know too much. If this is who I
For the
think,
sake of me not getting my head cut off and you not having a target on your back, I'm gonna say don't worry about it.
I won't. I have my theories, like you said.
Might be best to expunge those theories.
I won't say them.
What theories are you two chicks gossiping about?
So, if
Nothing with any grounds.
Yeah, it's best not to.
Mhm.
I'm guessing
Well, I'm
you are.
curious.
If we value our lives, it's best that we not question it.
Again, like I said, best to expunge the
I would
theories from
love
your
for her to
mind.
fucking try.
Though you overheard her, right?
Yeah. Heard most of it.
Alrighty then.
She can say sorry all she wants to, but that doesn't negate what she's done. Regardless of what that mystery person says, she said herself that she's not being kept prisoner. Yet she still stays there, so that says volumes to me.
Alright then. Meeting adjourned.
So
Yeah.
can I go the fuck back to sleep now?
Erin, have you ever considered running a tavern?
I'll take that as
I'll
a yes.
pass.
I'm gone.
You're the second person to sit there and tell me that.
Mm, mm. Ugh,
Hey, okay, how you doing?
dizzy. The fuck happened?
We had a small meeting.
Yeah, then I went Tried contact, couldn't contact. Oh. Oh.
Thank you, Disease 11.
Oh. Oh. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, okay. Now what? I guess. Have some things I gotta sort through and figure out and look into, apparently.
Oh, why don't we go home and...
Sure. I'll try and decipher what the fuck she was trying to say.
See you later, Aaron.
You two have fun.
Yeah. How does that fucking scene? You think?
Yep.
Alright, while they're traveling back home, Ulysses is just gonna hear Levin muttering to himself about what did Lily mean by that? Is this some kind of secret code? What the fuck was she saying? He's confused. And when they get home, he's going to his room and locking the door. And just staying there to think. Thought he'll relax how the trip went.
For your knowledge, I'm not going and I'm not actually physically going there, but Aaron's going to Orlando. He's porting to Orlando. He's flying around for a bit, grabbing cinnamon rolls, the usual. Is he feeling or sensing anything while he's out and about?
No, he is not.
Okay.
He's perfect. And also, fuck you. No, mate? No. Will he tell anyone, first off? Because I'm assuming when he left today,
no.
he told someone at the house that he was leaving.
He would have told Naomi that he was gonna go meet with Julius and break the news to Levin about Yaku.
Okay. Okay. Then Naomi will just be waiting on the couch. Hold on. Where is it? Sitting on the couch like this, tail wagging behind, and waiting.
Like a dog.
he's just coming over and sitting next to her.
And
giving
we'll
all
just
the
stop there,
snuggles.
cause meh.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'll just be
They're
waiting
eating
at home
cinnamon
while you're at
rolls.
Orlando. Cinnamon rolls. Okay.
Alright, Chad, I'll be back later.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. You're gonna play more Genshin Impact. Gonna see Julius and